So believe it or not, I have not finished one sketchbook, but two sketchbooks this time. I know, crazy, am I right? So this time around, I thought it would be easier to finish two smaller sketchbooks instead of like one bigger one. So these sketchbooks are 50 pages each, and they're a lot thinner compared to my usual sketchbooks. I thought it would encourage me to finish them faster or draw in more, but I feel like it took the same amount of time it would to take me a regular sketchbook, so that was an interesting experiment. But I will say it was a lot more fun being able to decorate more than one sketchbook. When in doubt, if you're scared of sketchbooks with crazy, really decorative covers, don't buy those sketchbooks. Buy blank sketchbooks and then decorate it as you see fit. Before you ask, I know a lot of people are gonna ask me, where did you get these stickers? A variety of different places, honestly. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, my childhood gifts, eBay, Daiso, Walmart, just a variety of different places. I don't get all my stickers in one location. I will say these animal, like dog fruits, I got from a specific artist named Ray Tora, who I will link in the description below. And then I just kind of arrange them kind of in a rainbow order. I don't really have a method to it. I kind of just pick stickers and be like, oh, this will be a good placement. Oh, it'll look good. I just kind of color coordinate and I don't know, I just have fun. Disclaimer before I start my sketchbook tour, my sketchbooks are for me to practice and for my personal enjoyment. If you're looking for finished illustration sketchbooks, you will not find that here. You will have to go somewhere else. I like to keep my sketches loose and I try not to put too much pressure on myself. If you'd like to see any of my past sketchbook tours, I have a whole playlist that you can watch if you click this link in the top right hand corner. And without further ado, let me begin. So I usually put like a start date and a finish date, but I completely forgot this time around. I don't know why, but here's a frog to to make up for it. I don't draw on my first page. I feel like that's too much pressure, so I just usually leave it blank or use it as a test page for new materials. Alright, starting off like we usually do with some face sketches. This is all from reference. This isn't from reference, this is actually from my imagination, which I usually don't do too much anymore. I'm surprised I was gonna finish this. I completely forgot about it. This is, this girl. I don't know if you guys ever shop for clothes on Amazon. She does like this pose and she was in this like suit. I see this pose, or I see this girl all the time. And I guess I never got around to finishing her. Freerin, I actually kept a list of all the anime I watched this year, and Freerin, was one of them. I started drawing anime more this year, and I was like, why don't I draw more anime characters? And then, it definitely struck my ego trying to draw anime characters more in this sketchbook, because I realized I'm not very good at it. Drawing anime characters is a lot harder than you think it is, because if you get the proportions wrong, it's all downhill. Like, it does not look right. So after trying to draw this girl right here, I was like, why won't you do the thing? Because I could not, I couldn't draw her the way I wanted it to. Penguins. I don't know what inspired me to draw penguins, but I think I just saw a penguin and was like, I need to draw penguins. This is some pose practice for my XJ9 Jenny drawing. I actually finished this drawing. It's on my Instagram right now. I don't necessarily love the drawing, but I'm proud of myself for finishing an illustration, because if you know me, I cannot finish anything. So this is when it started getting hot here in Texas. It's been done before, but the idea of like Antarctic or like colder environment animals being in a tropical environment. It's like a polar bear swimming, got that cake on him, penguin surfing, all that good stuff. I really like this penguin right here. I thought about making these into stickers. I have some stickers from Daiso. I think that inspired me to do something similar to this. I just kind of wanted to see what my own version of it would be. Cats, hands. This is Emma. This is my OC. I have a finished illustration of her on my Instagram if you're curious to see what she looks like colored in. I'm still trying to figure out the art style I want to go with her and her proportions. I just don't know how I want to do her head. My boyfriend said her head looked too much like a Lego, and I was like, damn, you right. More doodles. I had this idea. I love giraffes, so I was thinking about doing giraffes with like different symbols on them, because giraffes have a lot of different patterns. And I wanted to play around with like more, I don't know, cutesy designs and or shapes on my giraffes. Giraffes and heels. More doodles, more pose practice. Can never get enough of practicing poses. One day I'll figure it out and I could do it for imagination. But until that day, we still look at reference. Ichigo. Oh, I don't know if you guys watch the YouTube channel Spilled Ink, but I was drawing with them during their dinosaur episode. I mean, these are definitely not, they're definitely whack, but I had a lot of fun just doing stupid designs. These are pumpkins. There's different types of pumpkins out there, and I was just kind of trying to stylize them. Kind of see how I would draw them. Then we have Ouran High School Host Club characters. I don't know what inspired me to draw them, but here's Haruhi and Tamaki. Dude, I peaked with these 3 drawings right here, and then at the time, I really didn't like this Honey Senpai drawing. Looking at it now, I don't think it looks too bad, but like, I think he looks really good. I forgot who it was, but somebody said he looked like, what's his name? From Jujutsu Kaisen, the main character. Is it Yuji? I can't remember. It's been a while. But I think I did. I peaked right here, and then it just went downhill. I drew Kyuya, and I drew the twins, but I didn't like how they turned out. More poses. Faces from imagination. More faces from imagination, really playing with shapes and trying to be more confident in my line work. Then it started getting hotter in Texas, and so we have the sun. I'll burn your retinas. I'll scorch your skin. Wear your sunscreen. I really love passive-aggressive stickers. I think those are so funny. We have some dogs. I don't know what's going on with this guy, but he's trying his best, I guess. Random character came up with. This is basically just me as a kid. Clara, darling, go brush your hair. Ugh, and not wanting to brush your hair. Do you think the garden is haunted? I don't want to do that. Basically, she wants to go in her grandma's garden and explore, but it is haunted. As happy and go lucky it may seem, there's some dark things happening in that garden. Some dark and mysterious things. What those things are, I don't know. I didn't get too far in developing that story. This is crayon. I really wanted to play with color. I hate coloring, but I also love color itself. So I know it's just a position. It's just like coloring is so easy to mess up. I struggle with it. More characters from imagination. More poses. So 2024, I believe, was the year of the tiger, and I wanted to draw a rainbow tiger, and I never got around to it. So here's my sketches preparing for that. Here's Kyuya. I don't like how he turned out. I messed up with his jaw right here, and then he looks too young, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't get his essence. I don't know the word for it. I couldn't get how I wanted him to look. You telling me a shrimp fried this rice? And then we have the twins. I got their proportions wrong. I messed up his face. I wasn't a big fan of how I colored it, but I haven't drawn 2 characters next to each other in I don't know how long, so. Also, anime characters with spiky hair, I try to avoid, because it's just, they're spikes, bro. They trip me up, man. And then we have vintage pup cake. I love vintage pup cake. And vintage custard. They're so cute. What I would do for official stickers of these 2. Bring these designs back. They're so cute. I love them. And then we have some poses, very 2000s style right here. I'm a chef. I'm a chef with burning food. I need you with the bread basket, and I'm a baker. I need you. So baker cat. More clothing and more doodles. So I have this idea for a mystery box. So it looks like a banana box, but you open it and then they'd be like mystery monkeys. And so you would just get a random like little plush keychain of different types of monkeys in the banana box. I don't know, I thought it was a cute idea. And then we have some more doodles, some more practice poses. This is definitely from reference. I think these were a minute and a half, 2-minute poses. They weren't super long, but they weren't super short either. Then we have some sticker design ideas. So I actually started on these two. I'll show some screenshots if I still have the files. So this was supposed to be like a garden of flowers, and then the stickers would be on the garden and it'd be different type of flowers. But I feel like I'd have to make this sheet pretty big, and the flower to the colors, like nothing was turning out the way I wanted it to, and I didn't know what flowers I wanted to do. And like the amount of flowers I'd want to put, it'd have to be like this size, because originally it was like maybe this big, and I couldn't fit like all the flowers I wanted it to. It was a struggle. And then I did like a gummy worm with different gradient type stickers, and then these weren't turning out the way I wanted it to, just how I formatted it, because I was supposed to have them like, you're supposed to be able to peel them and then the shape would pop up, but then it wasn't reading gummy bear or gummy worm, and it just, oh my god, it was a nightmare. I'll come back to that idea, but I scrapped it for now. And then we have some other smaller stickers like Sweet Treat Girl, Sweet Treat Princess, put it on my card, oops, my money, very me-coded things. Then we have, this was like a sticker idea, like I love manga, and then it's just someone reading manga, or maybe like a keychain. And then the digital art starter pack, Control Z, a drawing tablet with a crack, the laptop on fire running Photoshop, layers being named as random stuff, iPad Pro Pencil, or iPad Pro and Pencil. I don't know what model we're on right now, so I don't know if that's accurate. And then a cat saying, I love reading, or I love reading manga, so there'd be two different types of them. And then a cat paw, and it says dummy contract. Right here it says you're a dumbass. And then we have a bunny being a strawberry garden farmer. I don't know. And then I think it's supposed to be a date night sticker. I don't know. And then 2 skeletons having a picnic. I think it's supposed to be like best friends forever or something like that. I don't know. It was like a print idea. And then a mouse cake decorating. And then some faces I never finished. And then that's it for this one. I feel like this one I put more effort. This was more so sticker ideas and me getting back into drawing. Whereas this, I feel like I put a lot more effort into it. I don't know. So in this one, I finished it this month, December 2024. Again, I don't remember when I started this. I started this about the same time I immediately finished this one. So I'm gonna say September? Somewhere along the lines. Again, nothing on the first page because that's too much anxiety. So first we have me. I always wear a headband when I'm doing my skincare routine. This is me from my imagination, and this is what I look like from like actual photos of myself. This is how I feel. This is how I actually look like. If you're wondering what I look like, I look something like this. Some faces that I don't really like how they turned out, to be honest. Emma, this is my OC. Isn't she a cutie pie? I'm trying to figure out her design. I'm thinking of like cute punk, Harajuku Gothic type idea. I don't know how I want to go about it. I'm still trying to figure out her proportions. I don't know. I think I still want them to be like tall, but with like a big head, but I'm deciding on like how big the head is and how small. Because I was going for like Monster High kind of like proportions, but I didn't know. I didn't really like how that was going, and then I just tried to. I don't know, like chibi. I haven't decided yet. There's a little bit more color in here. We got some pens, some colored pencil. This is all from Imagination. More drawings, more color from Imagination. This is actually colored pencil. Colored pencil isn't the best for this sketchbook because there's not enough like tooth or grain for it to layer properly. But because it's smooth, I feel like it's easier to get a flat layer of color, in my opinion. The practicing drawing cubes and boxes in perspective, you think would be so easy. No, dude, I struggle with this so much. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, what is this? What is happening in this square? Like, I completely like miss the mark. Like, I try and then the perspective's just completely off. And it looks so easy to do, and I just can't. I don't know, bro. It's just so hard for me to do. I like this guy I drew. I'd be friends with him. I'm still practicing on this. Elephants. I don't know why I was trying to draw an elephant. I feel like I was like, how hard can this be? And then I tried doing it, and I'm like, this is a lot harder than I thought it was. More doodles from Imagination. I started drawing with pen again, even though I hate drawing with pen. Turned out pretty okay. More faces. This is from Reference. Oh, I was gonna do Cute Girl-tober or Cute Girl October. I don't know, it was like a drawing challenge. I started like sketching for prompts, and then I never participated, so I tried. One of the prompts was clown, so I drew a clown girl. And then I drew JoJo. Not JoJo Siwa, and not JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is JoJo from JoJo's Circus, which was an early stop motion cartoon in the early 2000s. Didn't end up doing any of that. I think one of the days was Star, so I drew Starfire. I started drawing this digitally. I'll put a screen cap if still have the file. Still probably will never finish her, but I tried. Garfield. I needed something to copy, and Garfield was the first thing on my mind. This was actually fun to draw. Really enjoyed drawing Garfield. This was fun. I really like his chonky original version. That was really fun to do. And then dogs to compete with the cat. This is all from just Imagination, except this drawing. I think I drew this from Reference. And then more doodles. I feel like I've drawn this dog before in my other sketchbooks. And I just like subconsciously redrew him. This was from Imagination, and I was like, oh my gosh, a little hamster. I've never actually drawn like hamsters before. And then I started drawing hamsters from Reference. I think this is a meme. I was drawing this and I was like, this looks familiar. So that was fun. I love hamsters. They're just like little just balls of, I don't know. They're just so cute. And then some poses. We got some cake going on. Some gluteus maximus happening here. I always have trouble connecting, like, from, like, here down. Like, I don't know how to figure out how to draw the butt. Like, I don't know how this connects properly. This is drawing from life. It wasn't a parking lot. Dude, drawing from life, it humbles you. It humbles you greatly. Because you guys can tell this is a truck, right? Like, I got the light proportions wrong and it all went downhill. And then I was trying to draw this dumpster. Dude, again, drawing straight lines is a struggle for me. Like, and also, this guy came by, not in this truck, but a different truck, came by and opened the dumpster. And so I had to erase and start over because it was a closed dumpster, but then he opened it. He opened the dumpster and then he didn't close it back. Dude, really? And then drawing from life is hard because you have to decide what is your where are you starting and where are you ending? Because you can just keep drawing just forever, but you have to like decide where you're gonna start and where you're gonna end, and it's just really hard for me to do. Also perspective. I hate drawing perspective. I just can't. It's a struggle for me. Still something I'm trying to work on. More poses. Even more poses. One day, I'll be able to draw from memory. But that day still has not arrived yet. So we're still using reference. Still trying to figure it out. More faces. I'm not a big fan of these. I like some aspects of these. Like, I like her face. I just don't like her hair because I just kind of just gave up on it. And I couldn't get her eye right on this one. Then we have Percy from Vox Machina. Probably my favorite character. I love you, Percy. Kisses. Love this man. Had a lot of fun drawing him. More poses. Oh, using pen now. I know, getting kind of scary out here. Oh, these are my OCs. They don't have names yet, but they're floating in my head and my imagination constantly. It's about a magical girl and a witch, and they come from two different worlds and they become friends. Trying to decide on like their proportions and how they're gonna look. I'm kind of liking my witch design, drawing her something like this, and then my magical girl. I'm trying to make droopy eyes look cute because I think droopy eyes look really cute. I'm trying to figure out how I want to draw her. I don't know. And then Arcane season 2 came out, and then I drew Powder, right? And this was just like a one-off sketch. I was like, oh, let me keep drawing Powder. Let me make this sketch better. And then I couldn't recreate her. I don't know how I did that, but I did that. This one, their face isn't too bad on this one. Neither is this one, but I couldn't recreate it. And then we have some more face sketches. I redrew this face like 6 times. I didn't like how it was going. I drew this, I think, around Halloween, because I sketched around the pages of my sketchbook. These faces aren't too bad. These were like light studies. These were fun. I like drawing these. And then again, some faces from imagination, just doodles. And then Jinx, because Arcane, of course. My boyfriend made fun of me. He said the head was really big, and I don't think the head's that big. Like, is it big compared to her torso? Yes, but I don't think it's that huge. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I was trying to stylize her a little bit. And then I was trying to stylize her again. I didn't like her face. I didn't like how I was going. I just didn't finish it. And then this, I messed up her face. I messed up the perspective, because of course I did. Her face, it's kind of supposed to be more like this, but not that much. I didn't like how it was. I didn't like how I drew it. I already redrew it twice, and I was like, okay, I'm done. And then I drew Vi. I've never drawn Vi before, so this was like my first time ever drawing Violet. Again, her anime hair, I was like, I'm not dealing with that. No, thank you. And that's it for the sketchbook. Anyway, that's both of these sketchbooks. I had fun. I don't know if I'll do a sketchbook this small, honestly, before. I feel like I would start drawing in it, and I would get in a groove, and then I'd run out of pages, or I'd be like, man, the sketchbook's almost done. And if anything, I didn't want it to end, which is weird, because I feel like a lot of people have trouble finishing sketchbooks, but I feel like giving me a smaller sketchbook didn't help, I guess. Like, I still feel like I drew the same amount of time and effort in. But I did enjoy decorating the pages. That was probably the most fun part. So I am really excited to start this sketchbook. This is 120 pages, so this is a little bit more. I feel like this is gonna take me like 6 months to finish. I don't know. Maybe I'll finish it sooner than that. Oh, again, these sketchbooks are just from Amazon. They're really cheap. Like, this was like a pack of 2 was like $6, and then this journal was like $5. So it was cheaper to get like the bigger one with more pages. I don't know. I'd have to say my goal for this sketchbook is probably just to take my time more or put more effort into my drawings. I do think it's good to have sketches in your drawing where you just go, but I feel like it's also important to maybe take your time to learn and really think about what you're doing. Because for me, when I do drawing digitally, it's really hard. It's really easy for me to just press Control Z. But I feel like with traditional art, you really have to think about every line that you're making. And I feel like that's what traditional art is really beneficial for. You have to think more. More digital art, you can make things look really neat, but you have to also decide like when to stop. With traditional art, you have to really be confident in your lines, because there's no going back. I mean, you can erase, but there's only so much you can erase before it starts affecting other parts of your drawing. So yeah, that's my goal for this one, going into the new year of 2025. Woo! Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope all of you have a fantastic new year, and don't forget to keep drawing. Bye!